Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here yet again with another very interesting video for you guys today. But before I get started, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank an individual subscriber out there for providing me with the article that I'm going to be discussing in this video. It was that particular article that motivated me to make this video in the first place. And I think that this video is going to be some sort of closure, if you will, to a series of videos that I did for Makayla Sault. Now I know that this is not the particular closure that I was looking for, but in this particular article there is some justice for Makayla, and that is what matters to me. That is very important to me, and I wanted to share this with you guys. But before I do, I wanted to let you guys know that for those of you who are unfamiliar with Makayla, I'm going to leave links in the description to a series of videos that I did about her and her life. I am also going to leave a link to this article in its entirety down in the description as well for everyone to take a look at. And please let me know what you guys think at the end of this video, because again, this video is going to be very important to me and I wanted to share a couple of thoughts with you guys. Now, the first must be about this individual who goes by the name of Brian Clement. This individual, unfortunately, had a significant role in Makayla's life, and ultimately, it was one of the things that caused her demise, if you will. And as far as justice is concerned, I think that there's going to be a lot of justice for Makayla, and rightfully so, because she did not deserve to die in any way, shape, or form. But there were individuals, unfortunately, that basically thought that they knew what they needed to do, that they knew the answers to Makayla's situation. And it's, again, something that is very unfortunate. And that is why I wanted to share this article with you in the first place. Brian Clement, again, a director of the Florida health spa that provided therapy to leukemia patient Makayla Sault before her death, and another Ontario First Nations girl still battling the disease, has been ordered to stop practicing medicine without a license and fined for representing himself as a medical doctor. In documents obtained by CBC News, Florida's Department of Health says it has probable cause to believe that the director of Hippocrates Health Institute treated two children battling leukemia with unproven and possibly dangerous therapies. Now, this is something that really made me upset, because this type of behavior played a role in Makayla's death. This individual, it seems to me, never really cared about the children. It seems to me, though, that he had a primary motivation for this, and it was money. He wanted money, so he was willing to do anything and everything out there to obtain this money. He lied to a lot of people about his credentials, if you will. He did not have the credentials that he said he had. His medical practices did not have any ground to stand on as far as scientific progress is concerned and as far as facts are concerned. He continued to feed a lot of people with nonsense, and unfortunately, it resulted in Makayla's death. And it's something that I wanted to talk about, because these type of people exist in this country that we live in, and it is really highly offensive to me to see people like this who think that it's necessary to take advantage of others for money purposes. And it's something that has continued to upset me time and time again. Now, as far as justice is being served is concerned, I think that there's a small amount of justice for Makayla here. For instance, this Brian individual is going to be going to court soon. He's going to be fined. He's going to possibly face a lot of jail time, and hopefully so. I think that this individual deserves a lot of time to think about what he did. You know, I hope this individual realizes that what he did was completely wrong, and that Makayla did not deserve to die because of his ignorance and other people's superstitions. It's something that has continued to anger me. Now, that is the justice part of it, because there are even former employees of this wannabe doctor who are taking it upon themselves to sue him as well. And that's something that I'm looking forward to as well, because he doesn't deserve anything. Again, he doesn't deserve freedom for a long time. I think that he needs to be locked up, and he needs to think about what he has done. Now, there was something else that wasn't mentioned in this article, but it bothers me. because in the past I have read articles about indoctrination, and I think that Makayla was indoctrinated as well. In past articles, I have observed Makayla talking about seeing the face of Jesus and that she felt that Jesus was going to take care of her and she didn't want this chemotherapy anymore. Now, to me, this is indoctrination at its finest. I think that these individuals made poor choices as far as, using religion as an influence for Makayla. I think that a lot of these people really clouded her judgment, if you will, and fed her a bunch of fairy tales that somehow a sky phantom was going to come down from the sky and heal her from her leukemia, when in all actuality, unfortunately, that was not the case. And it's something that I absolutely have a problem with, and I will continue to have a problem with. And I know that there are going to be a lot of people out there who are going to come to this video probably and say that they have a right to their religion, they have a right to practice their religion. Sure, they do, but where do you draw the line when it involves a young child's life? Where do you draw the line when it involves a young child's existence? A line has to be drawn. These individuals had no right to subject this child to nonsense that wasn't going to help her, that has no evidence of helping her. It seems to me that a lot of these people in this faith healing situation just get a slap on the hand. They really don't get any serious penalties, and this is just another prime example of that. The people who played a role in Makayla's life religiously are going to basically get away with this type of situation, and it's something that I hope one day stops. Children are very important. These two young girls are very important in this situation, and Makayla was an individual that deserved to live, that deserved to experience life and everything that it had to offer. When she was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, she had a 75% rate of survival. But once all of these individuals appeared in her life, that percentage drastically dropped. And that was a problem for me. And it will continue to be a problem for me. Superstition and ignorance should have no place in life. It is a poison in society, and it will continue to eat away at the very fabric of human nature as long as we let it happen. It doesn't have to be that way, and it should never be that way. This young child's life was very valuable, and she had it taken away from her due to superstition and ignorance. And it disgusts me to no end. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Feel free to share this video with anyone that might be interested, whether it's on Facebook, Tumblr, Reddit, Yahoo, or wherever you guys hang out. Till next time, the Quiet Atheist is out. And remember, if you can't be good at it. Most of all, thank you for watching, and I will see you next video. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this conclusion to a series of videos about a young innocent victim of superstition and ignorance.